after every 10 minutes, my director used to be like, Wamiqa, are you sleeping? I'm like, no, I'm not sleeping. I'm listening to you. Then again after 10 minutes, Wamiqa. I'm like, no, I'm not sleeping.
So in the end, how was it? Like you sort of learned the art of running in a sari? Or did
I
you have
hate
to
the saris.
Seriously, you know, like did you have a nickname?
Gabbii.
Okay, that's Gabbu. But what do people call you otherwise? Look up to anybody as for inspiration. Actors.
I really like Meryl Streep, Ranbir Kapoor.
What's your earliest memory in life?
My ex-boyfriends in Chandigarh. I don't even remember why I broke up.
Okay, what's your greatest memory in life?
Tell me, what exactly do you want to do?
Hello everyone, I'm Hemant Kumar and you're watching Talking Movies with iDream. Our guest today is Wamiqa. She's going to make her debut soon in Bale Manchi Roju. So let's see what she has to say about her latest film and her career in general. Wamiqa, thank you so much for joining us. It's a great pleasure to have you on the show.
My pleasure, Hemant.
So first of all, welcome to Tollywood.
Thank you.
Big film is coming up. You know, a lot of positive energy and buzz about the film. So tell us something about your role and how did this film happen in the first place?
I don't have any dramatic story to tell that, you know, this happened, that happened. I just got a call from the production house and I came here and we just had a meeting, not even an audition. They knew that I was, I didn't even give the audition. They knew that I was doing Malin Nirtya Maikam with Silva Raghavan's
Gitanjali's
film.
Right.
And so yeah, and we just had the meeting and the next day the photo shoot and I signed the contract. So it was that simple.
Oh, you didn't even have to think twice about why should you sign the film?
No, I'm so sorry. We had the meeting as in they narrated me the story.
Right.
So I was so excited to do this film, you know. I knew that this film will be something different. So I really wanted to do this film and yeah, so I did it.
Can you elaborate further on that? Like you just said that it's very exciting, right? So what is the
Yeah, so I'll tell you. When I came to Hyderabad, like for the narration at that time, I was so sleepy because I had shoot the last night and the previous night and I was so sleepy and they were like, we'll narrate your story now. I said, are you sure? And you're like, yeah. I was like, okay. So they started narrating me the story and after every 10 minutes, my director used to be like, Wamiqa, are you sleeping? I'm like, no, I'm not sleeping. I'm listening to you. Like, no, listen, are you sure? I said, yes, I just haven't slept. My look on my face is like that. Otherwise, I'm listening. I can tell you what you just said. So I used to tell him also what he all narrated me. And he used to be like, oh, okay. Again, after 10 minutes, Wamiqa. I'm like, no, I'm not sleeping. So, yeah, but I was not sleeping. I heard everything and I think if the story was boring, I would have slept for sure. I was that sleepy. But it was so interesting. After every 10-15 minutes, I was like, what? What did you say? What happened? Wait, how did this happen? Okay, who did it? You know? So while he was narrating me the story, I had questions to ask. So I just, you know, when you get that feeling that, okay, this is something interesting, like the audience will love it.
Right.
So yeah.
Right. We saw the trailer, pretty interesting, you know, and from the trailer I understand that you are the one who gets kidnapped.
Yeah.
For whatever reason that might be. So, was that how the whole film was written or?
As in?
Okay, let me rephrase that question, right? So, I'm sure there is a mismatch somewhere, like they're supposed to kidnap somebody else, but then you enter the picture and then plot goes haywire from that?
You have no idea how complicated the story is.
Okay.
There's no one twist. There are like a lot of twists. You know, that's why I actually don't really consider myself the main heroine or I don't consider Sudhir the main hero because all the characters are the main characters. Right. So it's like each and every character of this film is important for the film. It's that kind of film. Like you can't even, we can't say that, this character ko nikal do, it's not important.
Right.
You know, like each and every character is so important in the film.
Right.
So yeah, so there are a lot of twists and turns. I cannot tell you all the twists and turns in the film. You'll have to see it. It's that interesting.
What's your role like in the film? Like, what do you play?
Okay, my character name is Sita.
Okay.
And I'm a very happy girl, bubbly girl. And as you know, the story is about one day. The whole film is about only one day.
Right.
So she's that kind of a girl who loves marriages. That's the main characteristic of this girl, that she loves marriages. किसी की भी शादी हो, she loves marriage. The idea of getting married and of everything, like, you know, the decorations, everything. So as you can see that I'm wearing the wedding sari,
Right.
and so you can make out कि कितनी excitement होगी उस दिन मुझे, and it's that one day how it actually changes my perception towards life.
So what,
You know,
they kidnap
like,
you from your own wedding hall or what?
Huh?
From your own wedding, do they kidnap you from?
You'll have to see it, Hemant. You have no idea. You know, each and everything is like, you'll doubt each and everything. Like, अरे ये कैसे हो सकता है? अरे ये क्या हुआ? You know?
Right.
So yeah.
So getting
Just 8 days to go. You'll get to see it.
right. So getting into Sita's shoes, you know, how tough was it for you?
Not really, because
She's a lot like you, is it?
yeah, she is. I didn't really have to work on the character much. But yes, the language was a problem, not a very big problem.
Right.
There were a lot of people who were like there to help me. So yeah, thank God there were people to help me. They used to make me understand the dialogues, you know, and then what emotion they wanted. I used to ask them, like, what exactly do you want me to do?
Okay.
You know, just tell me what exact emotion do you want me to emote there. And they used to tell me, and then I think dialogue, you know, I never used to learn the dialogue, like not that ratification, I never used to do that.
Right.
So I used to read it a lot of times. And then I used to catch the emotion, like, okay, fine, what exactly emotion do you want? Okay, fine. And I used to be really particular about each and every line, like, okay, this line, how do you want me to say? Like, what's the meaning of this line? So I used to give them variations, that can I do it like this, can I do like that? And yeah, and exactly before the take, they used to say the dialogue once, and then I used to just say it. You know?
Right.
So it was like this.
Has it always been like this? Like, I understand that you've acted in some Punjabi films, you know, before this happened, but did you are you very instinctive when it comes to picking up dialogues, or could be anything?
Look, Punjabi is my language.
Okay.
So
that it's easier for you.
Yeah. When I'm doing a Punjabi film, I can improvise my dialogues. Here I can't do anything.
Right.
You know, I can't do anything. So I have to stick to whatever they've given me.
Right.
And yeah, it's a new experience. I've done a Tamil film before this, as you know. So that was hard because that was like my first
South Indian film.
Yeah, South Indian film, or a film that I'm doing in a different language.
Right.
So that was really difficult. I remember the first day that I was shooting there, I started crying.
Because you couldn't handle that.
Yeah, and plus the director also shouted. And Silva sir was there on the first day.
Okay.
And I was like, I am not staying here. I am leaving South India right now. And I was like, sir, but I don't know the language. So what? You give me one Punjabi dialogue, I'll say it right now. I said, sir. And I actually thought that I'll move out. Like, I'll just move out of the set. I won't do this. Then I had a word with my father, and he like, I remember calling him and I said, Dad, like, yes, I don't want to do this. Like, why? What happened? I said, Dad, very rude people, and I don't think I'm going to do this film. The language is really difficult and all that stuff. So he was like, okay. And I said, I haven't signed the contract also, so I can leave. So I was crying. Like, I was not crying a lot, but I was like, he could sense that I was crying. And he was like, oh, this is the only thing that he said. He's like, oh, so you can't do it. I said, yes, I don't think so. He's like, but I've heard there are a lot of Punjabi girls who've done South films. I said, yeah. No, so you can't do it. I was like, okay, Dad, see you, bye. And then after that, it was all good, I think.
So was that like a training ground for you to prepare you
I
for
really
this
think,
film?
and what a good training ground, yeah. Silva sir, Anjali ma'am, what a team I got, what a story I've got there, and it was just, if you want to consider it as my training ground, that I think that was the best training ground that I could ever get, and the best training. So yeah.
So what is it that you learned from that set which came in handy for you in this film?
Self-control.
Really? I mean, in what sense?
In a lot of sense. I remember when Silva sir used to be there on the sets with Gitanjali ma'am. He used to. I remember this one take that I was so confident about. I just did it, and he was like, "Let's do one more." I said, "What happened? You moved your eyebrow."
Okay.
I was like, "Did I?" "Yes, you did. You want to see it?" I said, "No, it's okay." Since that take, I was so particular about what I am moving, what I am not, what actually, like, I just became so, like, suddenly become so careful about things,
Yeah.
like, okay, do you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think, yeah, that's one thing that I learned, and that was one beautiful thing that I learned. And plus my blinking habit, I used to blink a lot. Like, not a
Okay.
lot,
Right.
but unintentionally you blink,
Right.
and you just lose that eye contact. That I got a good control.
So what, you were already done with that shoot of Tamil film before you came on board for this one, is it?
Almost.
Okay.
So like just few days left for that film, and I signed
Right,
this film.
Now, it's interesting that you mention about self-control, right? About that eyebrow thing. So, are you in general very animated with your body language?
Oh, can't you see? Can't you see? I am a very, very loud person, okay?
Uh-huh.
It's like, I talk with my hands most of the times. It's like, yeah, so I am that kind of a person, very loud person.
So, is Sita also like that?
Sita, kind of.
Right.
Like, मेरे level तक का loud नहीं है. But
It's
she's
not
a loud
possible,
girl. Yeah.
is it? To
yeah.
reach your level of
Yeah, it
loudness.
is not possible. Don't even try. You. Yeah, so, yeah, it's not. Yeah, she's like me, but not exactly like me.
Right. I'm gonna underline that point now. Now, you're working with a very young team. Sriram
Yeah.
is a first-time director, and Sudhir Babu, he's done few films in Telugu, but still, I think it's a blessing for you in a way. Because
Yes, for
people
sure.
are open for new ideas, experimenting, and also, was that how the vibe was on the set, almost on a daily basis?
I tell you, this is, and I'm not really scared of saying that because I've worked with other people also. This is the best team I've worked with, as in, it's young,
Right.
so passionate. There's always a lot of excitement on the sets, lot of positivity, good environment, positive environment, happy atmosphere. It's just so good.
Right.
So, and I think I'm just gonna miss, I'll tell you, I'm excited also that the release date is like near, and I'm sad also because then I won't be meeting these people anymore.
We've grown very fond of all of them. Is it?
It's like a family, Hemant. You won't believe, we all are so fond of each other. So fond of each other. It's actually like a family, and that to a young family. And we've had so much fun on the sets during the shoot. It's amazing.
It's interesting that you say that the whole film unfolds in a single day, right? So which means that it had to be very carefully planned. Like, Subah ke scenes only in the morning they'll shoot, and then it's like that progression. So was it challenging or a fun experience for you? Because that's not how most films are shot anyway.
Yeah, I think it was both. Fun because of the team, because of passion that the team has.
Right.
Challenging because I had to wear the same dress every day.
Didn't you get bored of that?
Not bored, sick of it. Sick. I remember the last day of the shoot, and I was like, can I burn this sari? Like, can I just do something to this sari?
No, maybe you should have kept it as a memento, saying that this is what helped me all this.
You have no idea. I was so sick of it. I remember last day tha shoot ka, and I was like, yeah, I'm so happy, blah blah. And then after a few days, they were like, oh, we have some patchwork to do. I was like, so? Like, so you need to come now. I said, in the same sari. That was my first question. In the same sari. They're like, yeah. I said, oh, you didn't throw it away? Like, no. Oh God, that was like a nightmare. I was like, oh God, yes, why not? Let's just do it. So yeah, so it was both fun and challenging for me because of the sari.
So what, no more white saris for you, is it? For a very long time? Will you refuse to wear them?
No, I've gotten over it now.
Not yet?
Yeah. No, it's like I'm over it now.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you don't hate it as much right now?
No, I don't. Now I like it, like
Right.
because it's been quite a time that I haven't worn this sari now. I hope they don't tell me to wear it again for any kind of promotions and all. I'm telling you, I will not take that risk.
Probably one of the funniest things I've heard in a long time.
Oh my God.
Right.
And challenging one, I have one more point. So as you can see on the poster also that there's a tape on my mouth.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So I remember shooting when these scenes were going on, and I'm like this chatterbox, okay, on the set, and the entertainment of the set was me. I was the entertainment factor of the shoot. So there were scenes where they had to put this tape on my mouth and my hands were tied and the shot is cut and I'm like, and they're like, no, you keep it for some more time. I was like, you don't do it. They're like, no, Wamiqa, just keep quiet for some more time. No, it's good, yeah. So they used to keep my mouth shut by keeping the tape on my mouth. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Now I don't know if you have seen this film called Pushpak. Have you seen this film? Kamal Hassan's film? Okay, right. So I'll tell you a scene from the film. I think it has a lot of resonance with what you have just narrated me. So Kamal Hassan lives in a normal house. There's a film theater next to his place. So every night they play all these kung fu films there, right? So he gets used to that sound so much that he cannot sleep if he doesn't listen to that sound.
Okay.
So at one point of time in his life, he has to move to a 5-star hotel where he's sleepless because he cannot hear the sounds.
Okay.
So he goes back to his old house, records the sound of the kung fu films and all, comes back, plays it and then sleeps. And I'm pretty sure that they have done something similar with you as well.
Oh my God, yeah, right.
So any other fun experience on the set? No, you just said that they had to keep a plaster on your mouth to make you
Yeah.
keep quiet. No, but anything else that you remember?
What else?
Did you goof up on a dialogue which made everybody laugh or something?
They used to laugh every time I used to say the dialogue. And I used to ask them, what happened? Tell me. Nothing. Tell me. Did I say something wrong? And obviously I said something wrong, but they never used to tell me what galti se kya muh se nikal gaya and what actually that meant. And they used to laugh. I said, chalo, koi baat nahi.
What was your nickname on the set? Like, did you have a nickname?
No, I didn't have a nickname. I didn't have a nickname.
You don't have a nickname?
I didn't have a nickname on the sets.
Set. Okay. But what do people call you otherwise? You know?
Like at my...
Yeah, I mean otherwise, like your friends, family.
My friends call me Gabbii.
Okay.
I know Gabbii means something bad in Telugu, like stinky.
That's Gabbu.
Yeah, Gabbu means stinky, but it's Gabbii. And Gabbii basically is my dad's nickname.
Okay.
And it's my last name also, Gabbii. So we changed it, like I changed my last name to Gabbii. Because it's my dad's nickname. Yeah, because it's my dad's nickname. So I'm like Wamiqa Gabbi now. Wamiqa is my name, Gabbii is my dad's nickname.
Okay.
Basically, Gabbii is my dad's pen name. He's a writer. He's a Punjabi poet and a writer.
Interesting.
And like 4 books is like to his credit.
What is
right
it?
now.
A poet or what is
First book was of poetry. The last 3 are like of short stories. And I love my dad's books. It's amazing. And yeah, so they call me Gabbii, Gabbi Saab. You know, Sahab, like Gabbi Sahab. My friends call me Gabbi Sahab. Yeah.
What does Wamiqa mean?
Wamiqa means goddess of wind.
Goddess of wind.
Yeah, wind.
Vayuputri Gabbii.
Like, can you feel the wind? Can you feel?
So what, you just blow everyone away with your awesomeness or something?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
You know, it's like the moment I enter the sets.
There's an air of
Yes.
fresh air.
Yeah. So everybody just the moment I enter, everybody comes to know that Wamiqa has entered
Okay.
because of the wind. You know.
Now, how is it working with Sudhir? No,
It was amazing. He's a very good actor. You know, it's always a pleasure working with a good actor.
right.
I tell you, it's like pain in the back
Beep. Yeah. Right.
when you're working with a bad actor.
Right.
And I'm so happy that he's such a good actor that, you know, you also feel like, oh, I have to perform better than him now.
True.
You know, and he's such a good actor that I actually had to work so hard that, oh God, I have to do better than him, you know. So, and he used to help me a lot. He's a very nice person. I remember getting stuck, you know, in some dialogues and all. He used to help me. So he's really kind, that
Right.
wise. Yeah.
Now, I'm guessing in the film there's a lot of chase sequences because kidnap drama. So this is what I'm guessing.
Mhm.
Maybe the film is different, but did you have any action sequences to do in the film or running around?
Yeah, obviously.
Okay.
But I remember every time. That's one reason I hated the sari. you
Oh,
know.
it's very difficult to run in a sari.
Yeah,
right?
especially in heels and sari. Oh my God. It's like I just ran for like 10 seconds. The jewelry, belt, everything is like, you know, gone. Like I just changed the pace. And I'm like, oh my God, what has just happened? So it used to take a lot of time to settle everything, yeah?
Yeah, right, right.
Like this tika, like it should be here, it used to be there, you know? What's happening? So yeah. Yeah.
So in the end, how was it? Like you sort of learned the art of running in a sari, or
No,
did
I
you
hate
have
the
to-
sari.
Seriously, you know, like
I don't hate it,
Right.
but I'm sick of it, as I said earlier. It's just that, you know, I wore the sari for almost like 2-3 months, yeah. Like, you know, not continuously, but
Yeah, right.
you can't eat paneer for 3 months regularly, yeah.
So you said that your dad is a writer. He still is. So was that a major influence in your life to take up arts as your career?
I tell you, my dad wanted me to be an actor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it was his dream first. And when I grew up, I realized that this is my dream too, you know. And
Like what triggered that thought in you?
my eyes.
Your eyes.
When I was born. Yeah.
Okay.
The moment he saw my eyes and he was like,
She's going to be an actress.
you have to be a star one day. And then I
Quite a
grew up and like
fascinating
that.
tale, man.
Yeah, so he always wanted me to be an actor and he's really proud of me. He is my inspiration, my everything, my idol.
Okay.
Like whatever I am as a person right now, he is the man behind my everything, you know.
So apart from your dad, did you idolize anybody or look up to anybody as for inspiration? Actors, could be anybody.
Actors.
Yeah. When you grow up watching certain films, right? Or
You know, there's so many good actors here.
Right.
You can't really. I've never actually said that, oh, I want to be like her.
Okay.
That has never. But I really like Meryl Streep. I love her acting. She's amazing. And there are a lot of good actors, but the best thing about Meryl Streep is that she can perform a lot of different kind of roles, different kind of characters, you know. So I love her work. Oh God, she's so good. And here in India, Ranbir Kapoor, awesome actor. He's one actor who can just, I believe he can do anything. He's that kind of an actor. And Kangana Rranaut, my God. I don't think I've ever admired any actress like that before. She's amazing.
Now your film is going to release on December 25th and this is your debut film in Telugu. So what's going through your mind? Are you excited, nervous? What is it?
So I'm excited, nervous, as you said. Excited because I haven't seen the film and I will get to see the film on the release date. My director, the whole production team is not letting me see the film. Like, they're not even letting anyone see the film.
Okay.
So I'm excited to see the film,
Right.
to see the final product that they've created. And nervous, I don't know, I'm just nervous because like I'm not very nervous, but you know, you have that nervousness that I hope people like it. I have this feeling that people will like it.
Right.
Like, I'm confident about it, but you know, you're still like इतना सा nervous होते हो आपकी यार. I hope everything, you know, you just hope everything will be good and all.
Right.
So yeah.
What's next for you? Have you signed anything in Telugu, Tamil?
I started getting a lot of offers after doing the Tamil film and even after doing this film. But I think I'm just gonna wait for a better project to come.
Okay.
And
I mean, what is it that you're looking at? Like,
I don't know. I think it'll come to me. I'll get to know that. Like, oh, this was what I was looking for.
right.
So I just want the films to get released first, and
Right.
so that people can see that what I'm capable of,
Right.
and you know, they can offer me some like better things.
True.
So yeah,
Right.
just waiting.
Alright, Wamiqa, thank you so much for joining us. But before we let you go, we have this segment called One Shot. Rapid fire, whatever comes to your mind comes first, right? The first film that you ever saw in your life.
I don't remember that.
What's your earliest memory in life? I'm sure you do have a recollection of
Okay, sorry, but you have no idea. I have the worst memory ever. Like, ask me what I did yesterday.
that. Okay.
I don't remember.
Seriously. So you won't remember this interview tomorrow, is it? Is that how it works?
Do I remember? I don't remember. I just remember some bits that I was on a show yesterday.
Seriously. So anybody can tell you anything and then they know for a fact that they'll forget.
Do you know that's why I don't have a lot of enemy friends, like, not enemy friends, like enemies, you know? Because they meet me after some time, like, hi, how are you? And they'll be like, Arey, she's so cool. And I just forget why I fought with them. Imagine, my ex-boyfriend's in Chandigarh. I don't even remember why I broke up.
Tell me you're not making up this story because I find it very hard to believe it right now.
I swear, I have the worst Oh, you have no idea.
Okay, what's your greatest memory in life? Like, is there one thing that you recollect pretty often? I'm sure you keep telling stories about yourself to people, right?
I think the first time that I saw myself on screen, that's something, and that too on a main lead when I was the main lead. So that was my first Punjabi film, and I remember seeing.
What was the film name?
The film name was Tu Mera Bhai Main Tera Bhai.
Thank God you remember.
Yeah, it took me a second. And I was opposite Yo Yo Honey Singh, and there was one more actor and actress, Mandy Thakkar and Amrinder Gill, the big people
Big
there.
name, yeah.
And so yeah, I remember sitting in the theatre hall like, I'm gonna be there. And the first time I saw myself on the screen, I was so happy. You know that thing that you get, oh yes, you did it, you know? Yeah, so I think that is one thing that I remember.
Right.
Look, this is the kind of rapid fire you'll get from me.
Okay, final question. 3 things on your bucket list. What is it that you want to do in your life?
So first, I want to buy a house. Second, in future, if I start earning really good, I want to live in a place alone in Mumbai and have a lot of pets.
Okay.
A lot of pets, like lizard. You know, there's this big lizard also.
Komodo dragons, iguana.
Yeah, that you can keep it as a pet.
Yeah.
I want to have lizards, even crocodiles and dogs and cats and parrots and everything. So I hope I'll be able to do that. Third, I want to travel so much. And I really want to make sure that I, like from next year, I want to travel like to at least like some different country,
Right.
like in a year, at least I should see one country in a year. That's not much to ask God, So yeah, so like not once, twice in a year. I want to travel. Like I'm not working, so I just want to go out and you know, go to some other country and see the country and see the other culture. That's three things.
Right. Thank you so much, Wamiqa. It was a great pleasure talking to you.
Same
And in
here.
case you forget any of this, we'll remind you for sure, you know, in future. And all the best for your career ahead.
Thank you, Hemant.
So, any final words to our iDream viewers about your film and yourself?
I would just like to say thank you, first of all. Thank you for having me. And all the viewers, please, and I mean it, please, please go, do go and watch Bhale Manchiroju on 25th December 2015 and make it a super hit. And I assure you that you're going to love it. Love it.